I'm headed to Bajaj today again, Planet Bajaj Sai Service at Wakdewadi. आप लोगों को थंबनेल से पता चल गया होगा मैं कौन सी बाइक रिव्यू करने वाला हूँ, लेकिन मुझे अभी तक पता नहीं है कि विच बाइक आई एम गोइंग टू रिव्यू. I had sent them a request for 4-5 bikes, so I'm not sure which bike they have selected today. रिव्यू तो सभी बाइक्स करूँगा, आगे पीछे करके हो जाएंगी, बट आज कौन सी होगी ये पता नहीं. So once I reach Bajaj, I'll show you and continue. That's Planet Bajaj. I did a very quick review of the Dominar 250 over here. That time I did not have permissions to take the bike outside, but आज हम थोड़ा detailed review करेंगे. We will be able to take the bikes outside too. So guys, आज चांस मिला है मुझे Husqvarna की बाइक्स चेक करने को, and we'll be doing a quick ride review of the Svartpilen. Now I'm not going to get into technical details like last time. सबको पता है सब specifications वगैरह online सब मिल जाते हैं. It is basic 250cc बाइक है, and KTM Duke 250 जो है उसका almost similar engine है. So I will not get into that. I will get into things like, you know, how is the bike overall, should you buy it or not, what are the features that are good or what are negative or what are bad, ride comfort वगैरह कैसा है. So in some time they're going to give me a bike for test ride and I'll take it out on the road and give you the genuine feedback. So guys, I've been waiting for the bike to come. In the meanwhile, I thought I'll go through the specifications as it is. मैं पहले करने वाला नहीं था, but let's do it. So it's a DOHC engine with 250cc and it's got 24 Nm torque and 30 PS of power. Number of gears is 6 as usual, and it's a Bosch EFI engine that it's got. EFI, that is the fuel injection is from Bosch. Frame is again a split trellis frame, and ABS is dual channel. You will see both sensors on both the sides, this and this one. Okay, tires are dual sport. They are MRF and they are Revs Z D series. This is front and this is the rear. The size on the front is 110/70 R17. The size on the rear is 150/60 R17. Okay. Sorry for the background noise. There are some people who have come to purchase a bike and it's difficult to find complete silence here. I've been waiting for long. Yeah, and the fuel tank capacity is 9.5 liters. I think usable from that will be somewhere around 7.5, similar to our KTMs, I think. So the ex-showroom price is 184,768. That's a universal all India ex-showroom price, and in your local cities it will come down to somewhere around 230 to 250 depending on taxes and all on road. Things that I really loved about the bike is, first of all, this rack on the petrol tank. It will be really helpful in when you're touring or breakfast rides, when you want to hold something over here. Second is this minimalistic very small meter. It's so compact and nice. Again, the placement of LED lights and this overall headlamp, it's way too nice. You know, if you're planning to do any mods on any other bike, you can pick up these headlamps. Of course, they'll be quite expensive, but they're going to give you a very nice minimalistic look on your other bikes, and fit and finish is going to be really nice. Another good touch is this neon color over here on the radiator. This looks really cool. These reflectors I need to add on my bike too as a safety measure. Secondly is this position of this exhaust. You know, this is so well placed, well positioned. Water's not going to enter inside, and overall the look and the fit and finish is really nice. Exhaust, like the previous generation KTMs, is not from the side. It is going under the, unlike the previous generation KTMs, it is going from the bottom, which is going to be a plus point where you don't get you know, your legs or hands get touched or heated because of that. And I suppose this is the seat lock. It opens the seat from here. I'll verify that. The front suspension is 43 mm, again by WP apex, and it's going to work really well because we've seen this on Dominar and KTMs. They do really nice jobs. There is a monoshock, and I don't see it's adjustable. Okay, it is adjustable from the top. Disc on the front is 320 mm and at the rear is 230 mm. Both are single disc, there's no dual disc. I would always prefer this kind of bike because of the riding position, because it's an upright riding position. These are basic close to classic scramblers, unlike the Vitpillen, where it has got a handlebar where you have to lean and ride. This will be better for city rides. This will suit touring as well as pure off-roading. You'll be sitting really upright with the overall position. You see the foot pegs are almost near the seat, so that will be really nice riding position. So once I get on the bike and do a test ride outside, I'll give you a detailed review there.